front view of the 268-meter facade of the Grand Peterhof Palace from the lower park. It was rebuilt 1745 to 1752 by Elizabeth according to the model of Versailles. The main staircase is one of the most spectacular interiors of the palace, featuring a grand and luxurious decoration. The main element of the decor is gilded wood carving. The ceiling of the front staircase is decorated with the plafond, allegory of spring. Allegorical sculptures depict the seasons in the image of young girls. Spring, summer, on the railing, autumn and winter, placed in niches. A ballroom around 270 square meters. The decoration is the most magnificent interior of the palace, designed in a special festive manner. Feature of the dance hall, fake mirror window trompe-l'oeil. An abundance of mirrors creates the effect of multiplied space. In memory of the Battle of Chesme, artist Hacker's painting, The Burning of the Turkish Fleet on the Night of June 26, 1770. The throne hall is the largest, 330 square meters, and the most solemn hall of the palace. Distinguished by restrained color palette with white dominance and monumental stucco decoration. The central place is occupied by the portrait of Catherine II in the uniform of Colonel Semyonov Regiment, riding a favorite horse, Diamond. Audience hall. Architect Rastrelli used in the upper tier, instead of transparent glasses, mirrors, which, reflecting the light, create the feeling that the hall is more spacious than it actually is. Mirrored windows, carved decor, an abundance of gilding, sparkling on a white wall background. All this creates an impression of truly royal pomp and wealth. The white dining room stands out among the rest of the palace halls by the lack of painting. Plots of wall bas-reliefs, allegories of abundance. In the exposition of the hall there is the Wedgwood service, or husk service, ordered by Catherine II in 1768, which included about 1,500 items. The picture hall is one of the oldest premises of the Peterhof Palace, or the Rotary Gallery. Spalernaya interior hanging has no analogues, because 368 canvases are composed of works by only one artist. Divan bedchamber Empress. In 1779 a Turkish sofa, with a fit, was placed on the western wall, hence the name of the room, presented by Potemkin. The walls are covered with Chinese silk of the 18th century. Toilet room. The silk adorning the walls of this room was woven in the middle of the 19th century. On the walls are ceremonial portraits. The fabulous gilded carving of the door amazes the imagination. The Standard Hall, with its name, owes to the fact that the standards of Guards regiments that were in Petergof. The Cavaliers Room, its name, was due to the fact that here, in front of the private chambers, the Guard of the Horse Guards was located. Sometimes presentations and receptions of senior officers of the Guard regiments were carried out in Cavalerskaya. The Blue Living Room. Furnace with the so-called landscape tiles. The living room is decorated with portrait of Catherine II. (1769–1770) by the design of the architect Felton. The parade bedchamber is created, later renamed the Crown. Only the ruins remain from the Grand Palace when, on January 19, 1944, the Soviet Army liberated Peterhof from German barbarians.